Hi friends, let's get caught up. The first thing I want to share with you and celebrate with you is that my son Brandon just sold his first house. Now this is the house that he had purchased a year and a half ago, and he went through it, he fixed it up, and then he just sold it. So he and I are celebrating here in this clip with some champagne.
Don't point it at me.
Okay, do what now?
Don't point it at me.
Don't point it at you?
No!
Oh, okay.
Pull my eye out.
Okay, so I'll point mine this way and you point yours that way.
Crossfire.
Right?
I like it.
Okay, that'll
All right.
look really good.
Doing it?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
3, 2.
Don't wait, don't go too fast. Don't go too fast.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
Wow!
Congratulations, Brandon. I'm gonna go to
That
work.
was
I'm
legendary.
gonna go to work and smell like alcohol.
Yeah, me too.
Should not be like, oh my God, you're fired. Oh wait, cheers. Okay.
Amanda flew to Texas, and here's a peek at what she's doing.
02. This is Amanda Vitro from Stellar Talent and Image, number 1502. Up next is number 1503.
I figured I would go ahead and give you my next medical update. I went to a rheumatoid doctor and talked to her about my symptoms and all the things that were going on in my body. And she ordered x-rays, a scan, and a blood test. And so I went and got the scan and the x-rays done, and the blood test was 11 vials. So she's testing me for all sorts of stuff, which is great. If you're going to do it, let's just do it and figure out what is or isn't going on in my body. I think too, we can't discount the idea that stress is involved, whether that be like internal stress or external stress, and it's probably a combination of some environmental stressors due to my job and then some internal stressors. So, we're still figuring everything out, but I just wanted to jump in. Today's date is November 3rd, and that's the update so far. Oh, also she wrote me a prescription for physical therapy because I'm having problems with my hip and also my foot and also my knee. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those scheduled and start working on physical therapy. Now let's talk about the diet. So I have been trying to eat more fruits and vegetables. Remember, I was supposed to go on like a 30-day fruits, vegetables, rice, and oatmeal. And I've done fairly well, although I have to say, like I ate some candy, during Halloween time. What else? I think that's really the only thing that I ate that, I probably shouldn't have. So not terrible. But it made me feel yucky. So I am ready to, get back onto my fruits and vegetables and, keep eliminating the stuff that I know I shouldn't be having. And then as far as my food sensitivity test, of course, we already went over the results of that. And so now I'm going to start digging deeper on eliminating those items from my diet as much as I can. Since none of them were in the high reactivity, I don't think I have to be crazy about it. But I do think I need to pay attention to it, and I need to do the best that I can to just simply avoid it. I don't think I have to make a career out of it, but I think I should avoid those things. So that's the progress so far. Friends, I went out on Friday evening with some girlfriends to celebrate another friend's engagement, and while we were out, my Jeep got ducked, and it was my first ducking, and I was so excited, so I wanted to share that with you guys. Lastly, I wanted to share with you guys that I have started to decorate for Christmas. This is a before shot of a little table that I have in my dining room, and I have so many lovely things that you guys have gifted to me here on this table. And then here's the wall, and this is what I call the art wall, and the majority of the items on the wall were done by Amanda. there is a piece that Brandan did while he was in art class when he was in high school, but the rest of the hanging pieces Amanda did. When we come back down to the table as we are now, you'll see on the far left I have like this little tassel thing, and then I have my jar of feathers, and then there's a flamingo picture, and that was made for me by my friend Melissa Barnes. And then the flamingo next to that was given to me by my friend Lori at Enchanted Dreams 71. While I am cleaning off this table, I'm going to share with you some new stuff that happened today, which was I went to my first session of physical therapy, and I very much liked my physical therapist, and it was basically an evaluation today, but she did show me some stretches that she wants me to do 2 times per day, which is not a problem. I usually stretch every night anyway, so that'll be easy. I just need to kind of make a routine out of adding the morning stretches in before I head off to work. And actually, I have this week off of work, so that will not be a problem. And so it might be nice for me to go ahead and get into that habit. And then when I go back to my normal work schedule next week, I can just get up, and then maybe while I'm heating up water for my tea, I can go ahead and do my stretches right then. So I think it's nice to have the week off so I can kind of get into the new routine of taking care of myself in the morning before I get my day started. I had a few Etsy orders this week, so I went ahead to the post office and got those dropped off, and actually I did that after physical therapy, so that worked out really well. And then I popped into the Fresh Market and just picked up a few items. I actually have to go grocery shopping for Thanksgiving on Tuesday. That's tomorrow. Today is Monday, November 22nd. I just hang those 2 pieces of stocking art on the wall, and I like to decorate a little bit different each year, and last year I had those in my living room. So that'd be nice to go ahead and put those up in the dining room this year and just add a little punch of red. And I actually made those, and if I remember, I will link the video to show you how I made those. But in short, I purchased a stocking and I cut it in half. I took 2 canvas picture things, that were plain, and I put scrapbook paper, I decoupaged scrapbook paper on it, and then I took the stocking and I hot glued the stocking, and it makes a very simple piece of art that's very festive, and it was relatively inexpensive, very easy to make, and it really adds a nice little punch of color. So I'm showing you real quickly here some of my favorite little ornaments that I have that I'm going to put on the pink tree. Now in today's video, I am not finishing the decorating of the pink tree. I will end up adding some more stuff, but I don't have my decorations out of my attic yet. And this little angel was given to me by Rosemary of Rosemary You Rock Art. Thank you, Rosemary. So here is a little overview of the table, and you can see I have some ceramic angels on there. There's a little flamingo that my friend Pam gave me, Pamela's Creations, and then there's a little gnome that my friend Robin gave me. So here's the tree. Like I said, it is not completely decorated, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to get the rest of my ornaments down. I'm hoping it's this week. So I'll try to remember to show you it again later on in the season when it is completely done. And over here on my table, you will see some of the paper flowers that I recently made for a video that I did a week or so ago. A couple of snow globes that were gifted to me. Now I backed up a little bit so you could see the shot of the table with the stocking art on the wall. Below one of the stockings you'll see a wreath that is a white feather wreath, and that was given to me by my sister Andy. So thank you, Andy. She's so busy. I know she doesn't always have time to watch my videos, but if she sees this one, I got to make sure to say thank you. And speaking of thank yous, I want to thank you all for spending time with me and just getting caught up with me. I hope that you all, I don't know when I'm putting this out, but I hope you either have a wonderful Thanksgiving or had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And as always, thanks for watching. See you soon.